Oh, there we go, fish on. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Up at Kachuma Lake, the bass bite has been
Nice
on.
fish. Ooh, look at that little follower. There he is.
And while the wildlife is enjoying the warmer spring weather,
Right here.
I'm back for some finesse fishing. And this time, it's the tried and true Ned Rig.
And,
on this latest episode of Tailwaters. So get in. It's going to be fun.
So we're going to continue throwing that drop shot, but we're also going to get into a different bait, and that's throwing the old Ned Rig. Probably my most favorite bait, most successful bait that I've had throwing out here at Kachuma. So we're going to give that a shot as well today, and we're going to see how it goes. So this is usually a pretty good time of year to be targeting some of these spawning bass, and I think we're kind of in post spawn right now, to be honest with you, and probably gonna get more males than anything, kind of continue that trend. But that's all right, that's fun, you know. I love catching those guys. They're feisty and put up a good little fight. Just looking for a place where we can drop in here and not get too hung up. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. So you can see, I like to look at this cove. Problem is all this structure right out in front. It's going to be navigating that stuff and making sure we don't get our line tangled up on that. So I'm going to call an audible. Instead of trying to maneuver around all this brush right here, all this stuff that's going in the water, I see some openings on the other side that looks a little bit better. A little breezy out here again, so I apologize for the wind. You can see this. Got some deer tracks right here coming down to the water. We might sneak up on this blue heron up here. Go quiet and low. See if we can't get a good close-up of him. The launch. They're big birds. Some crows up there. There he is. Gonna stick with his mud minnow for now. Z-Man finesse bait. Love these baits. So they got some salt in them. You always want to stretch them out, kind of activate them. And if you're fishing these baits, they've got a unique plastic to them. Do not mix these baits in with your other baits because they will melt. So there's something chemically about them that makes them unique and gives them that floating action, but they will melt if you put them in with any other plastics that you may have. So keep them in your package. All right, we've got our finesse, our Z-Man finesse jig head, our shroom head. Want to work it. Oops, missed it. Kind of turned on me there. So just work it up that hook. You want to keep that light colored side down. It doesn't have to be perfect in terms of the color. Most important thing is making sure that the bait itself is straight. That's what you want. Again, stretch it out a little bit. Let's get fishing. So we're just going to fish this. We're just going to pan from left to right, right to left, and just work this water. Again, just like a drop shot, you want to let that Ned rig sink all the way to the bottom. And we're back. We got this 7-foot ugly stick with our Penn Fierce 3, 14-pound braid, high vis, chartreuse, with that 8-pound fluoro. And you could probably see with my line there that fluoro, or that braid line, is going to float on top. So if you see any kind of weird misdirection, tightening up, a kind of a pull, you know, that's the time when you want to go ahead and set that hook. So I'm casting probably, I'm going to put it in baseball terms, from home to first base. That's probably a good 120 feet out that I'm casting. Oh, there we go, fish on. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Some deeper water. Oh yeah, it's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. Still running out there. All right. Not bad. That's kind of what we've been catching, you know? That's kind of what we've been catching. Let's get him in the net. There we go. There we go. All right. Nice fish. Nice fish. Get some shots here. Nothing down there. Looking good. Well, we pulled one fish out of that cove, out in that deep water, and it was just kind of tough fishing there. A lot of stuff to get snagged up on. It's going to be that way everywhere, but that was particularly bad. But it's one of my favorite coves out here. We're going to go back further, get into some different places, and see if we can't get this Ned rig some action. All right. Hope you're enjoying it. Hey, if you are enjoying the videos, learning something maybe, or just pure entertainment value, drop me a line, leave a like, comment, say hi, you know, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Sure helps me out, lets me know that you guys are digging it. You can see how far the lake was up wintertime, especially last year, where this whole rim of logs and all this stuff, this structure right here, the water was all the way up this high. So we're gonna go fish this cove, get out a little bit further past the shallow water into some deeper water there, where you can see that coloring change from kind of that brownish green into that nice aqua kind of greenish blue color. So that's where we're headed. All right, let's check it out. Well, this is looking a little fishy. We haven't fished this yet. let's give it a shot. And then we'll work our way around to that point. But decent fish holding in here. Drops off pretty good. All right, let's get after it. So here's what we're throwing. Got this Ned rig tied on, and we're gonna bounce this thing a little bit, see how it goes. Hey, fishing this Ned rig is pretty similar to drop shotting. Let them look at it. You're just gonna work that thing across the bottom, just pulling it, a little bounce, a little action, not a whole lot. Let them take a look at it. Let them know it's down there. Have a good look. I'm bouncing. I'm bouncing. There we go. There we go. You're running, aren't you, baby? You are running. Come on. Come on. Nice fish. Ooh, that little, look at that little follower. You got a girlfriend? You got a girlfriend? Right in the corner, like that. Okay, come on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Nice fish. Let you go here. Get you down in the water. There we go. There's another one. Where you at? See you running. I see you running. Not today though, baby. Not today. Are we on? We got a stump. What do we got here? Oh, that's flashing. What do we got here? Well, I think we got some kind of, I think we got a fish, but I think it's hung up. Yeah, there it is. That's crazy. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Oh, man, that got you in a weird spot. Go. There we go. Oh, I think that's a Smally. That was a Smally. Doggone it. That was a Smally. They just hit different, and I could see that solid green color. Doggone it. Let's come across this point again. Shoot. There we go. There we go. There we go. Not a big fish. There we go. Keep you out of those weeds. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Over this way. Over this way. There you are. There you are.
As I was literally shooting the close of this video on the bank of Lake Cachuma, just over a few hills and up the highway a bit, 3 students from Dos Pueblos High School, 18-year-old senior Jake Curtis, 17-year-old junior Mikey Oshner, and 15-year-old sophomore Alex Wood, suddenly and tragically lost their lives in a car accident on Highway 1 as they were heading home from their last lifeguarding training session at Halama Beach. It's left their families, their friends, the school faculty, classmates, and their teammates absolutely devastated and heartbroken. These are amazing young men who will be deeply missed, but their spirits and their memories will live on forever. Until we meet again, boys, in the great by and by, Godspeed and God bless you.